Welcome back to K-Drama Cycle, your trusted place for all the breaking updates, emotional journeys, and untold truths behind the stars we love. Today's story is both heartbreaking and deeply personal. It's about Cha Eun-woo, the dazzling actor, idol, and star of ASTRO, who has always seemed to carry himself with grace, beauty, and strength. But now, shocking reports reveal that Eun-woo collapsed during harsh military training. Fans around the world are shaken, many in tears, worried about his health, his struggles in service, and what this moment means for both his career and his personal life. This is not just a story about a star in uniform. It's about human fragility, sacrifice, and the weight of expectations that even someone like Cha Eun-woo cannot escape. The news first surfaced quietly. At a military base where Eun-woo has been serving, whispers began to spread. During one of the toughest training exercises, long endurance drills under the sun, heavy gear strapped to his back, and no rest in sight, Cha Eun-woo faltered. Witnesses say he stumbled, tried to push forward, but then collapsed onto the ground. It was a moment of shock. The same young man who once commanded stages with his flawless presence, who embodied strength and calmness in every drama role, was suddenly lying on the dirt, unable to go on. His fellow soldiers and superiors rushed to his side. Though the military tried to keep details minimal, the whispers could not be contained. Soon, fans online pieced together the story. And when word finally broke through, Cha Eun-woo had collapsed, the world reacted. The fanbase erupted in worry. Social media became flooded with prayers and messages of love. Hashtags like Protect Cha Eun-woo, Stay Strong Eun-woo, and Come Back Healthy trended worldwide. Some fans admitted they cried upon hearing the news. For them, Eun-woo has always represented elegance and stability, a man who seemed unshakable. To hear that he had collapsed under the weight of training was both heartbreaking and humanizing. One fan wrote, "I broke down when I heard." Eun-woo always puts others before himself. He hides his pain behind a smile. It hurts to know he's been pushing too hard. Another fan shared, "We admire his strength, but we don't want him to sacrifice his health. Eun-woo, you don't have to prove anything. Please come back safe." From Korea to the Philippines, from Japan to the US, fans organized online vigils. They changed their profile pictures, they sent letters of encouragement through official channels, and they poured out their emotions in a wave of global unity. To understand how this could happen, we need to look at what Eun-woo has been enduring. Military insiders revealed that this phase of training was one of the most brutal. It included long-distance marches with heavy packs, extreme weather, and sleep deprivation. Unlike many celebrities who might ask for lighter duties, Eun-woo has refused special treatment. He insisted on carrying the same weight as everyone else, running every drill, and keeping up with his comrades. One soldier even described him as a perfectionist. He wants to prove himself. He refuses to show weakness. But that determination can break even the strongest body. It's a powerful image, Cha Eun-woo, the idol who always seemed untouchable, silently fighting through exhaustion until his body gave way. And yet, there's more. Behind the official statements are whispers from those who have seen him up close. Some say Eun-woo has been showing signs of strain for weeks, coughing during runs, wincing quietly during drills, sometimes retreating after training looking pale. Others believe he has been hiding his pain, not wanting to burden anyone. He doesn't want to be the celebrity recruit. He wants to be just another soldier. But what if that very mindset is hurting him most? And then, there's the emotional side. Some whispers suggest Eun-woo carries more than just physical exhaustion. He carries loneliness. Missing his family, missing his ASTRO members, and perhaps missing someone else who has long been connected to him, Moon Jae-young. Fans noticed something unusual after the news of Eun-woo's collapse broke. Moon Jae-young suddenly went silent on social media. No new posts, no updates. Some say this was her way of showing respect for his privacy, while silently worrying from afar. Others believe she may have already reached out privately, perhaps through letters or small tokens of care sent through official channels. The idea that she could be quietly supporting him behind the scenes only added to the emotional storm. Fans began to imagine her writing words of encouragement, or sending him strength in the only way she could while he's away. Her silence spoke volumes. The biggest question now is what this means for his future in service. Will the military give him lighter duties? Or will Eun-woo, in his typical fashion, refuse any special treatment and continue pushing himself? The official response has been vague. A spokesperson simply said he is recovering and will continue his duties as appropriate. But fans know Eun-woo's heart. He is not the type to slow down. If anything, this collapse may make him even more determined to prove his resilience. And that, ironically, is what worries his fans the most. Outside the military, this collapse has sent ripples across the industry. Production companies, agencies, and brands are all watching closely. Eun-woo has multiple projects lined up for after his service. His health will directly determine what happens to them. But there's another side to this. Strangely, this moment may make him even more beloved. Why? Because for years, he has been admired as almost superhuman, flawless, untouchable. Now, fans see his humanity. They see him falter, they see him vulnerable, and they love him all the more for it. This collapse shows that even stars like Cha Eun-woo are human, and it may endear him to fans in ways nothing else could. At the end of the day, his global fandom is united in one message: Eun-woo, don't push yourself too hard. We'll wait for you. Just come back safe. They don't want him to risk his health for perfection. They don't want him to break himself to meet impossible standards. What they want most is simple: for Cha Eun-woo to return healthy, smiling, and whole. And maybe when he finally comes back, he will realize that his greatest strength is not in proving himself, but in simply allowing himself to be human. And that is where we leave today's story. A reminder that even the brightest stars can stumble. That even someone like Cha Eun-woo, who has given the world so much light, also needs care, rest, and love. Stay tuned here on K-Drama Cycle for more updates on Cha Eun-woo's journey, his recovery, and the untold stories of the stars who inspire us all.